doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
They'll roll him out right. No. Looking for Andrews downfield. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there and second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard, and he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up fourth down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now Jackson. Incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson now.
Oh my gosh, I swear.
So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better?
He just got them open. He's going to catch it.
You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a first down.
48-yard line.
this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Here's Jackson.
No.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Rolling to his right.
Okay.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Rashawn Gary picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because you're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
I think so.
Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete.
Nada.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. An important play right here. 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Able to find Lazard. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
They'll go again to Jones.
Ravens 10-yard line.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
I don't think I saw this timeout.
Rodgers now to throw. Flushed out right.
What you do? Oh, never mind.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Aaron Rodgers taking it in.
Oh.
And the Packers have moved out in front.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Back now in Baltimore. where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. He's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
That's good.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets to the first down. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to the... Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Go. Yes.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. All in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
11 on the play. And a Packer first down.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams.
You thought you had it, didn't you? You thought you had
And
it.
he will finally be taken out of bounds.
To Devontae
A
Adams.
big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 55 yards. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Another run here with Dobbins. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Here's Jackson to throw. He'll buy some
Oh,
time.
wait.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way go for it, but come up empty. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Fica solto o game, boy.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. How about this? They'll try the option.
Get it.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. The 30. 20. 10.
No.
And they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Well, the Ravens are going to have it first and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal.
Gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
They'll try to run with
Dobbins, get in.
Get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on fourth and goal.
It's now fourth and goal.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. His throw caught right around the 6.
Oh, don't need time.
3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you.
He's got it in, complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Good job getting Moss.
So
Good job.
How about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. He'll run it. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now Jones. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
The tackle.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. He's back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Rolling to his right. He may try, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
30. Mason Crosby, kickoff for Green Bay.
Flag. Thank you.
Got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He'll try and run it. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1.
Oh my God.
Is tempted to go for 2.
So
I say go
scared.
ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans though holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Increase here as he's past the 30. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. They'll roll him out right, and Lewis has it. The tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up, but in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And able to rip chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 40-yard line.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Probably thinking they got to be careful not to force anything here in overtime. This is 3rd and a mile right now.
3rd and long.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Oh!
And the pressure gets to him again.
I'm sure you hate the end result being a sack, but my question is, why are you going play action on 3rd and long anyway? No defense is going to respect the run in that situation. They're headed straight for the quarterback.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
No way.
Big play downfield. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
On downs.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now a carry for Dobbins. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Savage on the tackle.
Now what can Jackson do here in overtime? And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, it's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he got it. The kick is good.